Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 131 of the Ask the Coach show, where PingSkills answers your table tennis questions. 131 is the second three-digit palindromic prime, and it can be expressed as the sum of three consecutive primes, since 131 equals 41 plus 43 plus 47. The drill of the week is the forehand-to-forehand or forehand-forehand footwork. And in the questions, we'll talk about when to enter a tournament, how to avoid hitting the edge of the racket when looping, how to stay hydrated on hot days, having a loose grip, and when the best time to attack is. I'm Jeff Plum, and as always, Super Coach Alois Rosario is with me to answer your questions. Welcome, Alois.
41 plus 43 plus 47.
Hello, Jeffrey. How are you?
The week is the forehand-to-forehand or forehand-forehand footwork. And in the questions...
What is going on, Alois?
I'm just hearing everything twice, Jeffrey.
Have you got two sessions open?
The best time to attack is. I'm Jeff Plum, and as always, Coach Alois Rosario is with me to answer your questions. Well,
okay. Whew.
Have you got it sorted?
I reckon. Wow.
Alois is just having a few technical difficulties, people. I think we'll be in business soon, so just, this is how we roll here at PingSkills.
I was enjoying your show. Indoor spiel so much, Jeff. I just wanted to hear it again.
Oh, dear. Now Alois is cutting out. I can't even hear him. This is going to be a fun show, people. Internet connection problems, but we'll just see how we go. Are you there, Alois, or have we lost him? Maybe I'll just do fun number facts for the rest of the show. We'll see. We'll see if Alois comes back. So first off, I'll just get stuck into it, and I'll look at yesterday's PingSkills question of the day, which was, how would you describe your style of play, and what style would you like to play? And for me, I am a looping attacker, I would say. I put a comment on the Facebook that I'm a boring looping attacker. It seems pretty standard these days. That's what a lot of people are. Although we did get different feedback. Some people were saying, I kind of want to be that attacker, but I'm a bit inconsistent. So lots of responses there. Good to see everyone getting involved. And it seems to be working well when we put the PingSkills question of the day on the Facebook page. So if you haven't liked us on Facebook, go to facebook.com/PingSkills, like us, and then you can get involved that way too. Are you back, Alois? Oh, only just. The internet connection is really struggling there, Alois. You might even have to, lower the quality, I don't know, of the picture. I don't know if that'll work.
That's what I'm doing. Going to lower it. There you go.
Okay, yeah, that seems a bit better. Yeah, we were just talking about the PingSkills question of the day, which is what type of style of player are you?
Definitely.
Like yourself?
Definitely an attacking looper. Couldn't block to save myself. So, yeah, just used to try and get in and land, backhand sometimes. But, people have compared me to Zhu Zin at times, Jeff.
I'm sure they have. Yes. I'm not sure why, but yeah, excellent.
Come on, Jeff. Be kind. Be nice.
Yes, indeed. Well, if you haven't seen Alois in full flight, you should check the About Us page at pingskills.com, because that shows Alois in his prime. Great big forehand loops. Tremendous comeback in the video we've got there. It is a must-see. Check out the About Us. Watch Alois in full flight. That moves us on to the PingSkills question of the day, which is, what have been the best and worst rule changes in the last 20 years? Interesting question. So again, yeah, I'll put that up on our Facebook page, so you can either comment there or you can comment on our website. Just go to pingskills.com, click on the blog link, you'll find the show where you can put all your thoughts about the best and worst rule changes in the last 20 years. Love to hear your thoughts on that one. All right, moving on, Alois. It is Wednesday, so we're going to be talking about the drill of the week. And today we're talking about forehand footwork.
One of my favourite, the footwork movement. It's a really simple one. So the forehand from the forehand box, then you jump all the way across and play another forehand when the ball comes to your backhand box, and just keep doing that. So
oh, we're really struggling here, Alois. Really struggling. Can't hear you again. Internet connection problems. The other day I had problems. Now you're having problems.
is that any better, Jeff?
Maybe. Yeah, give it a go.
So, yeah, so the forehand I find really useful because it's a little bit of a bigger movement from forehand position to forehand position. So that's why I really like it. And it also just gets them the feel of them moving, the correct jumping.
No, we just, yeah, not working very well at all still. You might have to go no picture. People won't even be able to see you.
But then, all right, does that? Surely.
Yep, that's good. Give it a whirl.
Yeah, so yeah, just jumping from side to side is
no, even that's not working. I'm going to have to go with it, people. The forehand footwork really, yeah, is a great drill. I used to practice it a lot, and when I could do, yeah, so what it is one forehand from your forehand, one forehand from the middle of the table. So you play that forehand, jump across, play another forehand, jump back, play another forehand. And I found that if I could do that drill consistently, everything was working well. It sounds simple, but by doing that movement and playing the forehand and doing it consistently, it's a big part of what you're going to be doing in a game. And it really gave me a lot of confidence when I could do that. So, you know, try out that drill and, you know, keep practicing it. Keep on trying to improve your consistency, work on your footwork in between each shot. And, yeah, I think after you do that and get good at playing this drill, you'll see a big difference in your game. So try out the forehand and forehand footwork and let us know if it's good for you. All right. Let's get into some questions and we'll see if Alois's internet connection's any better. So first up, we've got a question from Noel who says, I've been playing for almost 2 months and I think I can play in a tournament. Is this something I should pursue, or should I practice and train for, say, 6 months before really thinking about doing this? What are your thoughts, Alois?
Yeah, so I reckon, Noel, definitely jump in and try and play that tournament. I think just a broader perspective of what's available, and then you can come back and still train for the next 6 months as well. So, yeah, it's really enlightening to play your first tournament, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't be scared about it, Noel. I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere. So whether it's 2 months or 6 months, it's not going to make a big difference. Just get in there, get involved. You learn more about the game. You learn more about tournaments and what to expect. So there's no reason to wait. You know, just get involved, go along, enjoy it. And I think just playing the tournament will open up your eyes and actually help you improve just by watching all the good players that'll be there. So, yeah, jump right in and give it a go. All right. The next question is also from Noel, and he says, hi, Alois and Jeff. I've been hitting the ball on the edge while trying to loop, or totally missing the ball when I try to loop. Is this because of lack of concentration or lack of practice?
Yeah, so hitting the edge can be a couple of your bat turned over too much, then basically that is what the ball is seeing. It's only seeing that much bat as the bat's coming towards it. So you've got to be really accurate to get that contact correct. So try just opening the bat up a little bit and brushing up the back of the ball more to make the contact. So that's one way of eliminating some edges. The other thing that sometimes happens is that you just get a little bit late on your contact. So instead of contacting, or instead of coming up and timing the ball there, you're just a little bit late coming up, and so it contacts the top edge. So that when that happens, you'll find that the ball tends to shoot up into the air a long way, and though you get those edges. If you're getting edges that are spurting straight forward and almost knocking your opponent over, then that's probably you've got your bat turned too much forward. So you can just think about opening it up a little bit more.
Okay, good. And if it's one where you're just completely missing the ball, is that just more likely a concentration error, or do you need to practice more, or should you be watching the ball closer? What are some tips?
Yeah, so watching the ball will definitely help. But, I mean, just opening up the angle of your racket might also help as well, you know. So instead of having that much racket to see, you've now got that much racket to hit the ball, and so there's a better chance that you're going to hit the ball as well. But definitely, as you said, Jeff, watching the ball and tracking the ball is going to help too.
Okay, great. Well, Noel, try out those tips, and hopefully that'll help you hit the ball a bit more consistently. And it seems like, Alois, your internet connection seems to be a bit more consistent now too. That's good.
Come on, internet, go.
All right. The next question is from Nishay, who says, since it's very hot in summer in India tomorrow, I have my district level tournament. So is it bad to intake a high quantity of water during gameplay?
Yeah. I think if you're trying to drink too much water while you're actually playing, it can be difficult to play. You know, they talk a lot about hydrating the day before, and starting to drink quite a bit the previous day. So then your body is quite hydrated going into the tournament. So then during the tournament day, it's just a matter of sipping water all the time, just a little bit at a time. You don't need to drink a litre at a time or anything. Just constantly have your water bottle with you and just keep sipping away at the water. And then during the day, you'll just maintain that hydration. So, especially if you sweat a lot, then you really need to think about some strategies to keep your hydration up. But yeah, definitely the day before, hydrate well, make sure you drink plenty on the day before, and stand your tournament.
Okay, excellent. All right, Nishay, hopefully that helps you out. Yeah, and good luck with your district level tournament. Let us know how you get on. The next question is from Donato, who says, in one of your first videos, I saw you saying not to over-tighten the racket, but is this a rule that applies all the time, or are there some shots where we need to forge strongly the racket?
Yeah, in general, Donato, it's just...
Oh, no, I can't believe it, Alois. The internet connection's going dodgy again. Let's see. Let's try one more time. Give it another whirl. See if you can answer Donato's question. No, I think we've lost him. So I'll give it a whirl. Basically, yeah, as a general rule, you don't want to grip the racket really tight. If you're gripping the racket really tight, your muscles are tensing up, and it might even tense up your whole arm. And when you're really tense, it's actually difficult to move freely and move quickly. So you're actually better off being more relaxed. And you'll find that when you're more relaxed, you'll be able to swing more fluently, things will seem easier, the ball come off well. I mean, have you ever noticed that when you're watching like the world's best players in any sport, they seem to do it effortlessly? And that's because they're quite relaxed. So, there's no point just really tightening up that grip. Try to stay nice and relaxed all the time, and then you'll find you will be able to make those fast movements, and it will seem easier. So yeah, try the nice relaxed grip for basically all of your shots, and I think you'll notice a big difference over time. All right, next question is from Friendy, and Friendy says, I want to ask, when is the perfect time to attack in a match? I think that I was too greedy and I want to always attack all the time, and it makes me lose a lot of the points. I know this is fatal, but I also can't control myself to be very greedy. What are your thoughts on this, Alois?
So, Friendy, I think one simple way is to get someone to just sit and watch your match and maybe just take a few really simple stats. Sometimes you make the first attack on the table. So, so we talk about that first top spin and see if that's going on the table or missing. If you're making 80% of those first, then I think you're doing well. If you're only making 50%, then you need to think about either slowing down, waiting a little bit longer to make that first attacking shot. So, yeah, and it can be something really simple. Just get a friend to sit and watch a match, and every time you make an attack, just put a tick for yes if you got it on, or a cross for no. And then at the end of the game, just have a look, see how many ticks and crosses you've got. If you got 80%, then you're doing well. If you got less, if you got 50%, then you need to think, well, I need to slow down a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. So I guess if you're only making 50% and you're in a game, do you just try and push the ball back, or do you still try and make a slower top spin, or do you just work on trying to improve your game and still going for it? I mean, how do you put all that together?
Yeah, in a match situation, it's difficult. Like, think about what's your objective of the match. If the objective of the match is to win the match, then you might need to go right back to pushing the ball on the table and really waiting until you can make a top spin on the table, more consistently. But if the objective of the match is to improve your game and to work towards the strategy of being able to attack more often, then you just got to keep going for it. So it just depends on what the objective of that particular match is.
Okay, good. And I guess the important thing here is in practice to work on your third ball and variations of the third ball. So you can play like a slower top spin that's more consistent and then some faster forehands. It's a really critical shot in the game of table tennis.
Yeah, it is. I mean, eventually at the higher level, you need to be making the attack first to win. So that's what you need to be aiming towards. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks for the question, Friendy. Keep working on your third ball attack. Try out getting those stats. Like Ella said, just get a friend to write down when you make an attack and when you don't. I think it'll give you a really good idea of where you're at with your forehand topspin. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with us through the technical problems we've had. But Alois is now back strong with an internet connection, and hopefully you got some good advice from him in this show. And we will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, and thank you, Alois.
Jeff, and thanks, viewers, for sticking to net. Come on.
And it just kind of cut out then just to say how funny this situation is. See you, everybody. Catch you tomorrow.